Like it so far?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's been real nice.
Well, that's because you have big jugs. I mean, your boobs are huge. I mean...
Great. One question. Are you nursing?
Yeah, I guess.
Thundercats!
That's good shit.
Hey baby, how is your car run? Do you have a trouble with your transmission? Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Hello, my name is Gorgon. Let me help you shift it.
Hello everyone. How are you all doing? Come on people, join us. I hope you are all ready for Comics Curing Cancer next weekend.
Woohoo! We have a visitor. Hey, check this out.
What is up? How are you doing? You're live? Maybe. I have no fancy stuff on. I'm chilling, and I'm doing art. So, Yo, yo, yo.
Good, you. How are you?
Yeah. I made it. Try to do some doodling for the thing on next weekend. Yeah. How are you doing? All right. I'm still massively behind on scheduling any of my shows. Yeah.
How you feeling?
All right. Yeah. Okay for now. Oh, Tate's gonna jump in. Nice. He's got the arting to do. Very cool. Hi, Jay. I don't know. We're just hanging, trying to doodle my thingies, get that going for the stream this weekend. A lot of people already went to sleep because we got church in the morning. Yeah, Jay, if you want on, I will link you the link right now. Yes, looking fabulous. That's right. I got crusty nail polish I need to take off. What's up? How are you doing? You no Fortnite for you today? No? Take a break. I gotta get back on that. It's been a minute. Got to crush some stuff. So my head hurts too much to ink stuff today, so I am just scribbling some things for pre-drawing for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. I don't know. It's gonna be a whole weekend. I think I got 2 hours of sleep the last time we did that, so we'll see how this works.
FYI, we are staying on all night only for a...
Oh, what's this?
Staying... FYI, we are not staying on all night only for a few hours.
Oh no, I am severely not staying up a super long time. Oh hell no. I got church in the morning. I gotta do tons of art, and I have a show tomorrow at 7. So yeah, no, we are not staying up too late. Oh, Jay took a Fortnite break today. He's at level 76 and Platinum 3 in ranked. Nice, Jay. I have not played in a while, and I think when I left to my break, I was like 30. I have not played in like a month. Do you know when the season ends? We still got a while for season, right? Yeah, perfect. Get me some. Oh, I'm stuck in the chair. Ow, shit. Yes. Yeah, here we are. Looking fabulous. Also fabulous today. Here, I'll give you a little. I have a lot of art today. Nice. We have so much art to be doing. Because if you guys do not know, next weekend is Comics Curing Cancer. The whole weekend. There will be a preview night on the 2nd on Comic Vikings channel. Oh, you're welcome. And Izzy is going to have a Friday art during the daytime stream. Then CJ is going to have the Friday into Saturday late night art auction. Rob will be doing the Fancy Pants art auction on Saturday. And I will be doing the... Oh, shit. Hi. I will be doing the continuation of CJ's stream on Saturday into Sunday. So if you guys would like to participate, come hang with us, buy some art. Please do. It'll be on my channel on Saturday, CJ's channel on Friday, and Izzy's channel, and a bunch of other channels in between all over the place. But this is what I'm kind of working on right now. I did this, which I'll either do a marker or watercolor, whatever one I think will do the fastest. And I got that going. So I'm keeping with spooky Halloween / horror vibes. What? What happened? There you go.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, that'll be full on Smash Up. Amazing. And I made it all wonky letters because I figured in the 1960s they didn't have super laser technology to engrave shit. Also, I'm working on my sexy Michael Myers. I like to do sexy time guys and masks. I don't know what it is about them. I like them. But let's get in on some would it be poo action. Mwah. Smoochy. Mwah. There we go. So that'll be fun. He's going to be all inked out. Whatever. There you go. But right now, I'm working on a doodle. I also doodled the outline for a Scream guy. He's over there. What's up, Joe? It's been a hot minute. But I'm about to do nothing on this paper. You don't have to make me big. I'm about to doodle possibly some Terrifier action. I don't yet. Always making it weird, Jay. Always. Oh, you know what, Jay? You know what? Just for you. Just for you. I might remove his shirt that they have and just give him a V-neck. I did that in the last drawing. Yeah, that's right. Good times. Good times. Good times. Well, there you have it. That's what we're doing. And Rob's already got your pieces for C3. You did that really awesome one. You guys don't know. Pops does wood burning, and then his mom, Nora, paints. And you did a very cover. What did you do? The Venom Lethal Protector cover? That's what you did? Yeah. It's sweet. Oh, we got someone in the back. Bye-bye now.
Woohoo! We have a visitor.
Hey, hey, hey.
Shake, shake, shake it off. Shake it off.
That's right.
Hello, hello.
Hello. You're also doing arts. Do you want to join us for C3 as well? Are you going to be doing that?
Yeah, I should be all done with my stuff that I need to do this weekend. And then yeah, that's why I had Izzy add me to that chat because I'll hop on wherever and whenever. So
because that's not the actual art chat that we have for that. No. So what we do, and I will add you to it. No, that's just the comic community chat that he made. CJ and I actually have one for C3, so I will add you to that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought maybe a couple of the pieces I did for Between the Lines I can put up.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. That's what Bleak did. That's what I did. I mean, I'm just sitting there. We have some fun ones. So I will also get my stuff from C3 over there. And if you don't know, I will be taking orders for some eyeball plushies as well. I'm not making them right now. I will make them after because we'll custom make the colors and stuff that you want. It's more if you want wings because I have bat wings that I make on these as well. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
and a lot easier than doing a whole bunch of My Pet Roscoes. So,
yes, you guys don't know what the My Pet Roscoe is. It is an amazing thing that there we go. It was a giant plushie that I did last year. This thing was amazing. I wish all could see it, but you might have a chance next year. Oh no, don't show me. Get my crappy face right now. I will add you. I got a couple of people I got to add to that group, but I will add you because there's no point making a bunch of groups when we're just going to post links to StreamYard strictly for the C3 thing. So I can't do more groups. I can't.
I know,
try
right?
to leave more, and then they get mad and they add you back, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm trying to leave. I can't do the group thing. If I get one more notification, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, just yeah. Anyone that adds me to a group, just know that the group will be muted.
Immediately. Discord, same thing. I mute my own Discord the moment I get in there. No, you're muted. You're not getting no ding dong thingamabobbies. No, none of that.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a notifications person. I'm like,
no. Oh gosh, that sets off my anxiety like nobody's business. Like if I see my phone that's got notifications there, or if I go somewhere that says, "Oh, I have 2 unread thingies," I'm like, clear it, get it out of here, get it out of here. No, thank you. Yeah, no, no, we are not playing that game. Hell no. Oh, nice, cool. I'm glad that you did that. I'm glad that you got that. Mine is on. Oh my god, I got like 900. See, this is also why I hate notifications, especially on Instagram. Instagram is terrible, terrible. I don't know what's happening with Instagram, but my messages don't show up. I haven't been allowed to follow anybody in over a year, and I'll have like no notifications that if I open, I get like 500, and it's like from like 4 days ago, and I'm like, screw everybody. I hate Instagram right now. Yeah.
You hit the chats link and it just populates, and you're like, oh fuck.
So I could sit there and go like this all day, nothing pops up, and then like the next day I open it, it's like 400 things from however long ago. I'm like, why wasn't that up there now?
Right.
Oh, what do you got going on? What are you showing off? Why did you make yourself big? Oh,
you doing your favorite celebrity that is past.
Yes. It does not take me long to do portraits, but I will be on the portrait game starting tomorrow. I am not fresh enough in my braining with my migraines to even work on that, but I'm just skanky doodling right now. That's what we're doing.
I didn't do that when it was on when you did your between the lines, and that's just because it makes me too freaking sad. Like
it's sad, but the whole weekend is sad. That's what it's
I looked up
the sadness.
I know, but he's like, well, do your favorite celebrity that passed of cancer. I looked at a list, like I was doing great, and then I look at a list and I'm like, oh fuck, most of my life has gone to cancer.
My mom had colon cancer. My uncle died of lung cancer. My aunt died of breast cancer. I know a ton of people around me that have died of cancer. It is messed up. It is everywhere. So it's
my oldest friend and one of my best friends is dealing with stomach cancer right now. So and he's around my age, so not old. So
it's crazy. It hits everybody. I lost a lady in my office. Beginning of the year, had no symptoms that we know of. She was spunky, came in one day. She was like, she lost her voice. We were like, all right, what's going on? Next weekend, she was in the emergency room. Lung cancer spread everywhere. From the time that her sister called me to let me know she was in the hospital, she had passed the next weekend.
Yeah.
It was rapid, and it's crazy. Yeah,
it's nasty. Hopefully, and I think it does. I think C3 is helping out, and hopefully it can help. Keep just boosting, because we just got to keep fighting until it's gone. I mean,
that's one of those things that it's going to take a long time. But the money that they raised last year, they raised over 50 grand last year, and I know like the minimum is 50 that they're trying to get for this year. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's huge in that world.
Yeah. So, Joe, let your people know in your family if you have a history of anybody in your family with colon cancer. For women, colon cancer and breast cancer is linked. So if you have a history of one, you'll have a history of another in your line, in your lineage. So my mom found that out when we had her, when she had her cancer, is what the doctors told us. So yeah. Also, you guys need to be getting your colonoscopies earlier as you can possibly imagine. There's a lot of people, 18, 20-year-olds dying of colon cancer these days because of all the terribleness that's in our food at the moment, which is quite awful. But yeah, highly processed stuff will really aggressively get that going on you. But yeah, you need to get them done way earlier than that.
And I appreciate what you said too, because for decades they told us women couldn't get colon cancer, and now like all these people that didn't have checkups and stuff because of that misinformation are now getting hit with it and going stuff. So it's and it's you know what, and it's really fun. You got to go. So for your colonoscopy, when you go in, you got to just try to make it as uncomfortable without crossing the line with the doctor. To make the doc like.
Let me tell you, it is the most bullshit thing that you'll ever have to go through. It's not bullshit and bullshit, but it's bullshit because they won't let you leave until you fart after you're done because your stomach can rupture because of all the gas that's in there that they do to pump you up. So, so let me tell you the story of how my mom found out she had cancer. When we were in the room, they're like, "Oh, you found a lump." So I was very heavily into South Park at the time. So my mom and I were dying and joking because we immediately named her lump Lemmy Winks from South Park. So we still call it Lemmy Winks to this day. So welcome.
Well, Jay, we're talking just about your butt, by the way. It's no one else that we're talking about. It's just...
Technically, I'm talking about your butt and your V-neck. So I'm talking about you twice.
Hey, who dat? Hope you're doing well.
That's right.
Shout out to all the people dealing with weather this freaking weekend.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but we're up in Michigan and we're getting hit with that this weekend. We had nothing but rain because of all the hurricane or whatever.
No, it was 90 yesterday or 95 yesterday and 60 today. So
wow. I know. Yeah, we're in the weird weather where it's still 90s and 50s, like all throughout the day, because we're getting like the still summer, but also still kind of fall situation happening. So it's hoodie weather galore, hoodie and short weather still. So gotta rock my cargo pants, shorts.
Right.
I rock it daily basis. Yes.
Well, I've been watching I've been having fun because spooky season. I've been watching a ton of Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, I love those two. Are You Afraid of the Dark? I wasn't really super big into Goosebumps, but I did watch it because I was more into the Fear Street when I was growing up, like 4th grade Fear Street. But Erie, Indiana was my Erie, Indiana. I was also into Tales from the Dark Side, The Hitchhiker, all those fun stuff. Crypt Keeper.
One of my favorites was another Saturday morning one called The Strange Days at Blake Holsey High.
I think I watched that. There was a lot of those good shows that I loved.
It was kind of like an kids X-Files where they would like interdimensional aliens, ghosts, like that type of stuff. And it was, I don't know, there's something about them that just get me into the spooky season mood.
August starts my spooky season mood. And you need to follow along with low grades this year because we're every day in the low grades, we do a movie watch along and we just post like what we're watching and just watch it. And then we talk about it on like the Friday when they do their show. I put some suggestions.
They dropped their list, right? Is that? I think you said that yesterday.
They were working on it on Friday. I know J2 was working on it, so I don't know if it's out yet. But I will be posting it all over the place, including the Discord, because I want to do a lot of watch-alongs with that.
Yes,
I already know. I already know on the 30th is my night that I watch The Crow. That's my watch-along for The Crow. So on the 30th. I will be watching the OG Crow. We will be doing that.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people know that Devil's Night comes from a real thing that happens in Detroit, right? YouTube, big time.
So, yeah, that was a thing. I live 20 minutes outside Detroit, and you could hear into the 90s and about 2000s, the fire trucks going galore all night long. Not kidding. All night long. So about around 2000, they try to rename it Angels Night. so that they would stop burning the city down.
Stop burning it down.
That's what they would do. Literally in the movie, what you're saying is what they would do on Devil's Night. But,
right.
That's what I do on October 30th. Yes. Yeah. So there you go.
You didn't go see the new one, did you?
No, I do want to watch it.
Yeah,
However,
I mean, I'll still give it a shot.
I am not a fan of that movie, just based on how much they butchered the series. I already know James is not a fan of that movie either because I got to talk to him about that, which is interesting. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Katie, why aren't you doodling?
Listen, I am getting in the mood to doodle, and that is brainstorming in my head of how I want to draw this chicky poo in there. Joe, not many. However, what I do is dumpster dive after the holidays at Spirit of Halloween, and then you get all kinds of stuff still there. Not all the time. You need to know which locations to go to. Shh.
Right. They got some. Spirit Halloween's got some incredible masks this year.
I know, that's my weakness. Which, if you can't already know, that's literally, and I got a Jason mask right there. I've got.
Yeah,
I got the hookup on masks. Let me tell you.
Oh, is that bunny mask?
It's a bunny mask. It has a bunch of colors.
Oh,
but,
it's not the color. Okay.
But no. I could use it for bunny mask. However, I'm using it for Mirror and Brink from In This Moment bunny mask because it's the same one.
Those are awesome.
I'm doing. Also got vampire fangs, which I don't actually need because I have my own fangs. But yes. Follow K-pop for more money-saving tips for Halloweenness. And I call Halloween Halloweenist, by the way. Also, kudos to anybody if anybody is going to, because we're going to do a Halloween stream this year. Not the bullshit stream that happened last year. We're doing it on my show this year, and we are going to get this going and this party going. None of that crap that happened last year, which was boner killer. Let me tell you, if somebody comes to the stream dressed as CJ in this mask, I will send you some stickers. I'm not even kidding. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised there hasn't been. Well, maybe there has been a mask. Maybe CJ has made a mask at some point.
He might have. You can easily do that. It's not. You can paper mache it. You can do a lot of things. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it'd be like I could see that mask being in like the new slasher surprise movie or something. Like,
oh, easily, dude. Well, I love Death Day, Happy Death Day, or whatever. And, I would love to see that in comedic / weird horror movie would be perfect. Let's go.
Yeah, Happy Death Day is fantastic. The sequel,
I like both of those. Yeah,
the sequel's pretty good, not quite as good, but
I still enjoyed it.
I think the first one was such a surprise. It was like, holy shit! Like we can still make these and make them fresh and new and
I
fun.
thought I was gonna hate the first movie, and I actually enjoyed it. I like watching
that actress is awesome. She was on Community as well.
Yeah. There's a couple other movies that I really enjoyed. There was a whole section of movies that came out, like the Ready or Not.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? The one that she gets married or whatever. There was a ton of movies that came around the same time that had almost the same plot.
There was I think there was 3 of them that were almost exactly this,
literally
getting hunting human type of thing. But
as they were getting married or dating somebody, it was weird.
Ready or Not had the best twist in it.
I liked that. That one was fun. I also loved. Oh shit! What was that one? The Hunt with that chick from Glow and she kicks ass. So that one, I love that movie. Oh, that was so good.
She's also I love that actress. She's freaking great. She
kicks ass in that. That was good. Which is crazy because when that movie was coming out, I kept waiting for it to hit the movie theaters, but that was during the COVID or whatever. They kind of pushed it back and then went to VHS or whatever they did to it. And I said VHS.
Yeah, VHS.
I will always forever call VHS whatever, it's digital. But it's insane. But I will be right back. There they go.
Okay. What's up, Pop? Yeah. Yeah, Jay, yeah, beta, VHS. There might have been a couple special edition laser discs in there.
Nothing tater salad. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Just been chilling. Coming, sounds like somebody's slicing something. Is that my weird phone? But, yeah, coming up to, we're all finishing on our project. Me and CJ and Brandon and Matt and Ben. So that's exciting. I'll be releasing stuff soon. Is that?
The worst kept secret around.
Oh no, no, we wanted to let people know we were working on something, but the details are going to be coming out of what it is and all that shit. And I think the Kickstarter, the pre-launch will be on October 15th, I believe, or it may even be up sooner than that. I can. Not many people have released the title. The title of the book is called The Shift. Apocalyptic is kind of the genre we're going to. I'd say apocalyptic, leaning on sci-fi horror. It's yeah. And hopefully a lot of you people out there, support us on this, and we can keep it going because we got plans for future stuff and bringing on other collaborators and all that good shit. Oh.
I believe you're talking about your book. I wasn't sure. I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Noise?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it about my shifting over CJ's body?
If you want to add something about CJ's body, and I'm sure they could do that, Pops. You want that?
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of opportunities in the future for projects that tie in. So think about it now, Pop. Maybe you could do one. You could do an issue.
You should reenact in the book the battle that you also did for your thing, which was CJ versus you in the ring, which I think would be quite dope. Be amazing. All right, here. Jay, check this out. I doodled this. So if you guys don't know, Jason Unhinged and Hockey do a show. I think it's Wednesdays now, maybe Thursdays. I don't know, called The Bowler and the Beard. And he doodled me. So I doodled Hockey in return. And this is just a cheesy doodle, by the way. Right here, I drew Hockey.
He droodled you?
Yeah. He doodled me. But yeah,
oh, wow.
Hockey. Yeah.
Holy moly!
That's my like 10-minute doodle of hockey.
Oh, dude, you're incredible. I don't know if I've seen many of your portrait of your portrait. That's what it's called.
I'm a portrait artist. Yeah, this is just a doodle though.
Well, I mean, I would know instantly that that's Hockey too.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, even if you take the hat off, it still looks like it. But yeah. That will be my other one that I'm working on because I will be doing Pop's thing where I'll be the celeb that has passed away. So I'm gonna be drawing David Bowie as Jareth from the Labyrinth. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I already did one. Yeah, droodled.
Yeah.
Droodled. I love it's a good one.
I do skadoodled because it's sketchy doodles and droodled. I come up with words for my art. That's what I do. You're welcome. You're welcome, people.
Hey, Beckerman.
What's up, Beckerman? Did your 4C survive the charity auction that you were doing with Bill the other day? I missed it because I had some appointments. I've been doing a lot of auctions on 4C. It's great. If you guys don't know 4C, go check it out.
What is it?
4C Live. It's one of Beckerman's shows that he hosts on there. They have a lot of artists come in and they draw and they auction off art.
4C as in like Charlie?
Yes. 4C Live. Wait, let me see if I can link it for you into the chat because I think more people need to get their eyes on that because you get some really good deals on it.
He says he slept through it. It was on tonight.
I bet. Listen, I bet. I'm just going to say I bet. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. You weren't too enthused about it. But that's okay. We all love our Bill. Bill's adorable. Yeah, there you go. I think that went through. Let me know if you can click it, but if not, it's 4C Live. Yeah. Go check that out.
4C Live 13. So yeah, I'll check that out. There's so much YouTube and I've never heard Beckerman talk about that show.
He doesn't really talk about a lot of things.
I know. It just kind of happens. People all, like mention stuff. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you know what? Oh shit is right because guess what? It's Sunday and we have failed as our duty on freaking Look At You, Creature Feature Freak of the Week. And that is for the Comic Vikings channel. So let me plop that in the list because we forgot to be hustled that this week. But yeah, here you go. There you go. Bam. Check that out.
Well, and so you feel better? It's still only 11:35 here, so it's not quite Sunday yet.
2:30 here, so yes. Yeah, let's go Svengoolie. I love my like the horror watch along guys. I love those. I've always been a fan of all that stuff.
He's still doing it?
Yeah, he stopped for a while and came back. Has been coming back.
I mean, we didn't really get him out here, but like friends would have like, oh, my friend recorded this, so let's watch this tonight.
Yeah. I'm big into the Joe Bobs, and our local guy here was Wolfman Mac, and he used to do a lot of stuff with Bruce Campbell before Bruce Campbell got like really big. So he used to do a lot of local events. I got a bunch of like his like ash can sign over there because he's just a fun guy. But yeah, I love those. I love the Elvira's, Vampira, all of those. I love watching them. Yeah, I love Zombo. It's great. It's so much fun.
There's a 24-hour YouTube stream that does the old like
Creature Feature. Yeah, I watched a lot of those.
Which was during the 90s, right?
Yeah, I love all of those. I'm huge into cheesy horror movies, so that works.
Well, not just that. I miss like freaking Saturday afternoon movies. Remember how we used to get those like Saturday afternoon? It'd be just some great movie. Like
I love those. Yeah, I love those, and I also loved Saturdays because I used to do anime and weird movies on Sci-Fi Channel.
Right. Yeah, and then like like
Saturday and Sundays when you were a kid, they had like the Disney Channel movies, which were amazing. They were so good. They put a lot of stuff into that, which is amazing.
We've lost a lot of that with streaming for sure. That's just the random movie that you didn't know you wanted to see.
Yeah, but they ended up being fabulous, and you're like, some of those are my favorite, dude. I watch a lot of those. Multiple. I loved like when they would do like NBC or whatever those channels were, like Channel 7. They would do like the 2-3 part movies. They were like super epics. Those were awesome. I love those.
Yeah, but they'd be spaced out over like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Those are fun. Oh, shit. Oops.
Dead at Night. I'm not sure I've ever seen that.
Hey, Big A, welcome back from your pee break.
Good morning, Big.
Good morning.
Was it any good, Mike? Yeah, it's funny though with Joe Bob because they've got him now doing it like he's back doing it almost full time again. So he's starting to do like serious movies. Like he did.
I I love Darcy, the male girl. It was amazing. She's
she's great.
really into the horror. I love her, so she gets some good stuff. So,
woohoo! We have a visitor.
Damn it!
Hey, what's up?
Yo, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, right, Beckerman. Yeah, like someone was definitely in Perry Mason, and the ones that weren't were in Twilight Zones.
Definitely. Let's see what is.
But yeah, if you've never seen Strange Days at Blake Halsey High, definitely check it out for anyone out there. It's really fun. I'm showing up. Oh, what? Beckerman? That's amazing.
Yes. Yes. When was that? How long ago was that? Like not so long ago? I love them so much. Also, I want more Bubba Hotep. Are you kidding me? Come on. Bruce Campbell in Elvis here.
He needs to get off his ass and start doing shit. Like,
well, they are doing the Evil Dead animated series, and he's voicing it. Okay, all right. Sorry, Pops. Go for it.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Saturday afternoon movies. Saturday afternoon was meant for WWF Superstar.
Okay. It seems like you got a lot more wrestling than I did, Pop, or something, because I don't remember it being on as often. You like it. You say you watch it everywhere.
So we used to have it here Fridays and Thursdays. When they had not Friday, Mondays and Thursdays, and then they had a Saturday late night show, but not a during the day show here. So it was very weird when you used to be able to watch that.
Yeah, I remember the Saturday night shows, and then there was Monday Night Raw, of course, and then
Thursdays was SmackDown, and then they did a Friday thing for a while. Yeah,
right. But I don't know. Being at home on like a summer day when it's raining or something, and you got like an action movie, a horror movie, and a comedy, like like back-to-back movies, and you never have to move except for to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that's fantastic! Yeah,
it's so good.
Oh wait, Pops, did you mean the Superstar as in the cartoon? No, because I used to watch the crap out of that. That was the best.
Oh, fuck yeah,
some good stuff.
The cartoon. He's talking about Saturday night. What is it, special? I can't remember what it was called. So I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah,
but that was at night, though. I thought
it was definitely here it was at night, and then they would do the weird Bobby talk show after thing.
Oh God. I vaguely remember that. Vaguely remember like going, "Oh, let's try and find something else to watch." At that point,
I'm watching the Vince McMahon right now, Pop.
Oh, snap!
I'm on episode 4.
Yeah, people are saying it really well done.
It reminds me of the Gladiators one. What was that one called? Muscle something. I can't remember what it was called, but it reminds me of that.
All right. I don't even care sometimes what the topic is if it's a good documentary.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with his downfall so far, as I can tell. This was filmed before that, is what it seems like. But we'll see. I haven't got to the end of it yet.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember wrestling on Saturday afternoons, but maybe you got weird shit.
I know what it was called. It was called Saturday Night Main Event. Yeah, I remember it for sure. Like Hogan was on it, Macho Man. They had some pretty big matches, but that was back in the like early 90s, late 80s.
Yeah, here that was on late night on Saturday. They didn't do it like during the daytime.
They also had I think a Saturday morning show during the early 90s. I forget what it was called, but yeah, there was a lot more shit when it was on USA
than just Monday night. It was before Monday Night Raw, is what I think.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the Saturday night. I just don't like he's trying. I think Pop's trying to remember an afternoon wrestling he used to watch because he's arguing that Saturday afternoon movies weren't good.
I have to see what he's saying.
This is a menace. It's great.
Sure Beckerman knows. I'm waiting for Beckerman and if you got any fucking questions, you can ask me, Pop, motherfucker. You don't have to just ask Beckerman. I'm waiting for Beckerman and Pop to come on a live stream so I can ask them about a wrestler, but Beckerman ain't on here.
You are part of the Thursday sweet shit.
I know. I'm right here on the fucking panel, and you're begging Beckerman for answer. What is the fucking question? What do you need to know, dude?
You want to know what the Saturday show was called?
I told him it's Saturday night main event, and then there's a Saturday morning special show.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
He's talking about.
Oh, he's talking about the morning one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have to think. I'm not sure. Yeah, go ahead and beat me to it if you want, Becker. It'll come to me in a minute, I'm sure. Saturday.
Saturday mornings were for cartoons for me through like the late 90s till they stopped.
Yeah.
And then I had a young daughter, so I was able to watch a whole bunch more cartoons with her. So that was fantastic.
It might have just been like Sunday morning. Was it? No. You're not talking about in 2000, around 2012 and shit, are you? You're talking about early 90s, aren't you, Pop? I can't see you. I'm in the chat. Hold on. Are you talking about in the 90s or 2010s? 2010s, nod. No, okay, 90s. That's what I thought. Oh, you know what it was called? I think it was called Challenge.
That was on a. I remember something like that, and that was hosted by what's his face, Mike, little announcer dude, right?
It might have been called Challenge or something. Saturday Morning Challenge, Superstars Challenge, something like that.
Beckerman says WWF Mania.
Mania?
I just remember watching it. I don't remember what we weren't really focused too much on the names of the show back in the 80s and 90s. We just watched wrestling.
It was wrestling. It was
just because you would look it up, it would just say wrestling on the little TV guide things and the things you would get in the newspaper. It would just say wrestling. So we would just watch that. We wouldn't really care what it was called, but
Superstars Challenge. I don't know. I give up. Superstars, WWF Superstars of Wrestling. That's it, bro. You already know the answer. Superstar Challenge. I think it is Superstars. Pop. I think you're right. It's either Challenge or Superstars, what my guess is. I don't think Challenge sounds right.
They had like the names of the games. They were all part of that.
I was more of a main event guy, but I do remember the early morning wrestling too.
I watched all of it. My bro and I were super huge into wrestling back then. From like the 80s to about 2005, and then we just cut it off. We like did a gap in the 80s and 90s, and we came back early 90s when like Intercontinental was like pretty big. They were having fun with that.
When did they change their name? That's around the time I stopped doing wrestling. So
they changed it. By the way,
I thought of Superstars before I seen Pop say it, so you didn't fucking tell me, Pop, but you can think you did if you want. I'm glad that you figured it out without our help.
It was pre-tape shows with job guys and debuts. Is what Beckerman says. So, yeah, I remember that, and I think I remember not liking it as much, and that was probably because it was the jobbers and stuff. So
it was, yeah, it was. I enjoyed it because you got to see like Yokozuna fucking bonsai like jobbers and shit, and you'd see like, but the main event was like real, like almost pay-per-view. You know, they had big ass matches on that, like big ones. So.
Well, that was
I like it all.
It was pay-per-view back then, right?
A
The main events on Sundays were always pay-per-view back then, but they had like the TV series stuff. But a lot of channels had it blocked because of wrestling violence or whatever.
Well, I wasn't able to be. I wasn't old enough to get like pay-per-views when I was WrestleMania 1. I just found out watching this documentary. They called them like broadcast something, and what they did was they would go to your local theater, and you'd have to drive to your movie cinema. Yeah, it's fucking wild, dude. Like,
that's pretty badass, actually.
Yeah, I never was able to experience one of them, but it seemed really cool.
Right? Yeah, no, that does seem fun. I did that once for the Academy Awards, and even that was fun because it was just a whole bunch of people drinking and like laughing, making jokes. It was
I was trying to watch Brian McKay on Beyond Wednesday earlier because I saw somebody was on my channel was on there, and there was actually what's his name on there too? Bronze Age Brian, Bronze Age Nerd.
Bronze Age Nerd.
Yeah, Bronze Age Nerd was there, and Darth Lopez. Well, Lopez was just on my channel like a half hour ago, and they was watching some other channel, Nick something, and he was like bitching about the new X-Men card packs. And he was like, oh, this guy's great. I love his content. He's like a wrestler. And it was okay, but he was just like gushing over it. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Ryan McKay's pretty cool. He gets like 200 fucking people a stream. It kind of astonishes me for some reason.
What's up, Callie?
Callie. What's up, Callie?
California. Does my audio sound weird? I can hardly tell. Closed circuit TV, is it?
Yeah, it's flipping a tiny bit, but it's totally doable. Yeah. So it's not.
Not so bad.
Yeah, Darth's pretty cool. He was chopping it up pretty cool on my channel.
Nice.
Like yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, he's in a lot of channels. Bird's channel and a bunch of other things. All those guys.
I got these really cool banana nut muffins. They're fucking delicious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm about to smash one.
Very good.
Yummy.
Yeah, I didn't get any zucchini bread this year, man. That's what's usually like my favorite, but I think we were too dry out here or something.
Oh, Tyler and the tattoo today.
I got that in my queue. I haven't seen your rap yet. I saw that you did a rap.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Tyler is gonna get it.
I mean, I agree with some people. Like, no, this is like it's like one of the worst decisions, but it's also he fucking said it.
Yeah,
like.
People get tattoos just because they're drunk. Like, you said it, and it was for a magnanimous fucking reason. You know what I mean?
And they ended up raising $51,000 on, like, and I'm sure some of that was from that. So
that's not the dumbest reason to get a tattoo.
No, nope. It could be really small. It doesn't have to be huge.
Well, now it does have to be huge, but I'm just kidding.
No. It's like a full back now, right?
Hope so, yeah.
Every year it's another like 12-inch tattoo that gets added.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Sorry, K-pop, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, I'm just laughing.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen because he keeps making stipulations. He's like, I want Lee to be there.
Which I don't
that was always the thing. That Lee was going to be there for that.
Really?
Yeah, it was always a thing that Lee was going to come and be there, and they were going to get it done at the same time. Then Dr. Von Hoot was going to get a tattoo of him getting the tattoo. That was always a stipulation. Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
I've said this like 40 times, but
well, hold on, K-pop. Yes. Hold on, slow down.
Yes.
So when he first said it, and it was for $40,000.
Yeah,
He did not say anything. No. There's a clip, and you clearly see him. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. There's a clip, and he definitely says nothing about fucking Lee. He did that later. He didn't do that in the original agreement. He did not do that in the original agreement.
Just fucking get it, Tyler. So, stop fucking.
Yeah, I ain't hearing that bullshit. Like, if he did it on a later stream, then he did it on a later stream, and that don't count. Like, if you agree to it and say it, you should just do it. I don't know how he waited until he said Lee was going to be part of it, but it wasn't the original agreement. Because at first it was 40, and then he switched it up and said 50, and then it was Lee was involved.
Well, it was originally Nick's Kicks was going to do it the year before, and he completely chickened out of that, and that's why Tyler came up and said he was going to do the tattoo himself.
Oh. I always forget about Nick's Kicks, so did he really, like, say he would do it?
He was supposed to get it the year before, yeah.
Oh, so wait, there's multiple people that are fucking falling through on this? Like, what the?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought, damn, there's two of them on the Illuminati. It's the whole fucking Illuminati crew's shysters. Fucking Nick and Tyler, fucking hey. See, I've heard Nick talk about this, and he said that he didn't agree to it, but I'm not sure. I didn't see that agreement. So
we gotta see. You gotta see these receipts, Nicky Pancakes. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm not. Now that I know that, like, I didn't really. I've heard Nick talk about this, and he said I did not agree to it. I just talked about it. So I gotta see him agree to it. Like, if he did, then fuck that.
Callie says that he got a tattoo and added a C and or a 3 to it, so that technically did it.
Oh, well, maybe that's why nobody says anything about Nick anymore.
I love Nick's great. He's a good dude.
Yeah, if he did it, then what the fuck? That's awesome.
Yeah, Callie, but yeah, see, DVH can't get his until
probably gets his.
Stop sucking.
Yeah, I never heard anything about Lee until, like, he was saying he was going to go to Heroes Con. I mean, they've been saving up for that forever, but I don't know exactly when he added it in. Like, do you know exactly when it was, K-Pop?
No, it was just all part of that whole thing.
Shit. We need specifics. We got to get down to the brass tacks of this thing, I think. What do you think, Becker? I'm doing what Pop does. I'm asking Becker.
Clearly the only way we could get information.
There you go. And now I'm here.
Look at that.
Okay.
Perfect.
So Becker.
Perfect.
All right, now that you're here, I can ask you guys the question I've been wanting to ask you
I was listening to you. I was backstage for about a minute.
Yeah. No, I was going to ask you the wrestling question, but we'll start with Tyler. Do you know around the time he added the Lee stipulation in?
It wasn't really a stipulation. He was like, "Oh, I want Lee to be there for it." Then Lee doesn't come, and then Tyler still hasn't gotten it. Getting an appointment isn't that hard. Come on, guys.
No.
Okay, we'll get past that part then. All right. So,
and the Nick thing? Nick never. They bullied Nick into.
That's what I thought. Like, he didn't agree to it. He just kind of got bullied into it.
And then he ended up adding it to his tattoo.
Well, that's awful.
I've heard that part. Nick's not the type of guy to back out from something he actually agrees to. Tyler, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know if he legitimately just wants Lee there for it, or if he's getting a little cold feet, or decides he doesn't want a tramp stamp. Whatever, man. Just do what you say you're going to do, or don't say it. It's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what if Jerry Lewis had said he was going to get a tramp stamp and then he backed out? I mean, Dean Martin would have come at him hard. So.
Yeah, he might have even sat his drink down for that one.
Right?
I just love that it was socially acceptable. Like, everybody always acts like, oh, the 50s were such a finer time. Dude, Dean Martin would like routinely just get drunk on TV.
Big time.
Yeah.
Like,
And if he
how
was,
great is that?
and if he wasn't feeling it, just to keep his image up, he would do apple juice. Like if he was having, like, you know, if he was like sick or what, like just wasn't feeling up to it. So he had to keep the image up.
Full on smoking cigars and cigarettes and all kinds of stuff.
I saw a video of Dean Martin, and he was on stream, or he was on Johnny Carson, and someone else was on the show with him. And what he was doing was he would take a cigarette and he would ash into someone else's fucking drink. It was the fucking funniest fucking live I ever seen. It was like Dean Martin is a complete asshole, man. It was hilarious.
Oh, that's great.
So Pop and Becker, I just found out about this wrestler, and I was amazed. I didn't know about him. I want to see if y'all know who I'm talking about. Now I got y'all live. You can't Google it. I'm looking you guys straight in the eye. And you'll impress me if you know who. Yeah, get right in the fucking face. Do y'all know who? Hold on, let me make sure I get it right. I don't want to say the wrong name. All right. Don Leo Jonathan.
Don Leo Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
No.
How about you, Pop? Okay. So he was one of the first big man wrestlers to wrestle Andre the Giant. And he was known as one of the most mobile, agile giants. He was actually stronger than Andre the Giant. He had stronger tendon strength. He was about 6'8", 350. Look up Don Leo Jonathan. You will be fucking amazed. You will be amazed. Yes. So I think it was Black Bart or another big time wrestler was talking about this guy. And he just started saying
Jack Mulligan, maybe?
Like Jack Mulligan, yeah. He wasn't able to be there when Andre came, so Don Leo filled in for him. And this guy did he would fling himself in the top rope like monkey style flipping. He could do all types of agility.
Canadian.
Yeah, I think so. He was stronger than fuck, dude. And he almost got in Hollywood, but I think John Wayne was like, he's too good looking, or I don't know what the fuck it was, but anyways, he's very impressive big wrestler, dude. I would look into him.
I'm looking
Check
at
him out.
his previous names, and I'm intrigued by the Mormon Giant.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna love this guy. I watched some old footage of him, and the way he moves in the ring is very impressive for a big guy. They kind of say like
He'd
he
been
was
on his way out of the business as Andre was.
Andre coming in. Yeah. Anyways, he was kind of one of the more impressive giants, even though he's only like 6'8". Like he was still strong as hell. So anyway, I was just wanted to know if y'all knew him. Don't be worried that you didn't. Yeah, I didn't know about him until a month ago either, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I don't. There's tons of guys from those territory days that I don't know. Plus, Andre, you know, you always would do gimmicks like that with Andre, you know, the Battle of the Giants. That's what made it so funny. By the time Andre's wrapping his career up in the 80s, like they made that big deal out of Hogan slamming him, but they'd played that same gimmick, you know, for the past 19 years with different guys in the territories being the first person to slam Andre. Andre slammed Andre, first of all. And,
right,
you know, John Studd did it on national TV before Hogan ever did it.
The Mormon Giant, Don Leo Jonathan, against Andre the Giant. He did it a few times, and
yeah,
it's probably one of the best. It's probably one of the best Andre matches you'll see, besides like maybe Hogan or something. But this guy is really cool.
Because before wrestling became a national and global product, in the territories, you could do that. You could, you know, you would have guys like basically link up together and work feuds, and they would just move territories. Like you'd run it down in the South, and then once everybody had seen it and gotten kind of tired of you watching you wrestle each other, you'd move up north, or you'd go out west, and you'd do a new territory in a circuit. you know, there are guys that probably worked the same finish with each other like hundreds of times. Yeah, I saw that. I was watching that clip.
Look at the shit he's doing, bro. It's fucking crazy. Like, he can do all types of... Look at this. Wow.
Yeah, athletic guy.
Super athletic, bro. Like, Andre couldn't move like this, dude.
There's Abdullah.
Andre... Yep. I was just impressed somebody from 50 years ago was working like this, you know? Like, people ain't this big working now.
Well, that's why I think, like to me, it was back when Jimmy Superfly came in. I know he wasn't as big, but he was still a big dude flying around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people were very shocked that a big guy like that was so agile, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's fucking amazing. Like, the reversals and shit he was doing, backflips and off the top rope and shit. It'd be like Hogan being able to do luchador stuff almost. This guy's a freak. Look at that, kick-ups.
And look,
this is 4 minutes.
Why guys wore masks? Because you could do more than one match in a night.
Mm-hmm.
You'd come out with a mask, and then earlier in the night you wrestled without the mask in different games.
Yeah. Did you know that Paul Bearer was a masked wrestler in some of those early, like before
Percy.
He was with Taker? Yeah, Percy Pringle. I think he put him in a mask against Kamala or some shit. I saw a nice shoot interview with old Paul Bearer. He was one of the few that didn't need a script. He just did everything off the cuff. I guess fucking what's his name is still kind of like that. The guy that's teamed up with Miz, what's his name? I forget right now.
Ron Killings.
Well, yeah.
R-Truth.
There's another. R-Truth, yeah. R-Truth is still like one of them old school guys. He can just say what he wants because he's legit. I don't know if they do that now, but when Vince was in control, you could.
Yeah.
Superstars, yeah.
I used to watch that. That was probably the first wrestling show I ever watched.
Yeah, it probably is because it was before Monday Night Raw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my first was. I remember that WCW would come to my hometown, and there was a tag team. The best match I seen live was when I was like 8, and it was the Steiners against the Vader twins. And I can't find anything about the Vader twins in any internet lore or anything, but that's the way I remember it.
The Vader twins, huh?
Yeah, they look like Vader. There was 2 of them. They would have the WCW All-Stars play basketball against a local basketball team. And so I'd see like Sting and Luger and fucking whoever else playing basketball. It's pretty wild.
Sounds like some Jim Herd bullshit.
Definitely, dude.
I remember going to a San Francisco 49ers like celebrity charity basketball game. And they brought like the front, like the defensive guys. So there's these like big 350-pound guys like huffing and puffing up and down the court. The place is like cracking up.
Yeah, we had a local like basketball hero. I don't know if he was part of the old 80s teams back then, but like our local guy now his name's Derek Lizeth, and he played basketball with Ron Harper up in Miami, I believe. And we had the Derek Lizeth leagues now, but the WCW days are long gone. And we ain't had that territory in a long time. My town used to be cool. It was like little Chicago. The Detroit Lions is actually from where I live. So at one point we were like a bustling city, you know.
You know, Jim Herd always like his promotions. That's why I said that sounds like some Jim Herd bullshit. Like he was always big into cross promotions and because he was the business manager for WCW in their worst days before the revitalization of WCW and their other. That's why when we were all watching and talking about who killed WCW, I was like, they're kind of looking over the fact that WCW died before this too. And
that's a good point. Yeah, this would be the time that it revitalized and then died. You know, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah. NWO saved WCW from death and then killed it kind of towards the end. But when Jim Herd was running that, the thing that always blew my mind, like he knew nothing about the wrestling business and admitted he knew nothing about the wrestling business. And that's why guys like Flair quit. You know, Flair famously quit the booking community committee and left WCW because he couldn't stand Herd's terrible ideas. Do you know what Jim Herd did for a job before he ran WCW?
Man, probably packed meat. I don't know.
Ran a Pizza Hut.
I was close.
He was a regional manager for
Pizza Hut guy.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, this is the guy we should have run.
Holy shit. You know what's funny too is that like the death of WCW was still bigger than what WWE gets on TV today. You know, like come on, man.
Yeah, Jim Herd was part of the brain trust at Pizza Hut that came up with the promotion that every 80s kid remembers: read books, get free pizza.
Get the fuck out of here. Well, no wonder he was so successful. That was actually a successful venture, man. That was a big deal.
Right, it was. And I was the sucker that actually read the books.
Fuck yeah, I was too, dude. Personal pan pizza, hell yeah. I can still remember how they looked. It was like a little clip, a little like rectangular purple and blue and red fucking piece of paper, and you go off a little coupon.
You leaving, Katie?
Yeah, I gotta go because I want to go to sleep and because I gotta draw all day tomorrow and got a long day. But this is what I do. There you go. We got the pale girl from Terrifier. There you go.
Nice.
That's scary.
You know, I'm gonna do a Terrifier one too. So yeah, there you go.
I like
enjoy.
Good night, Katie.
Thank you. Thank you. Night, guys. Have fun.
Nighty night. Sleep tight.
She's leaving. The one time I come on late night.
Dude, it's past 9 o'clock. What are you even doing here? Are you even gonna make it to church?
I went to
in the
bed
morning?
at 6 and I woke up at 12:30. I slept for 6.5 hours.
You're gonna fall asleep at church. What you're gonna do in the morning?
Well, I might be late anyway. I've got 4C's doing an announcement, and I told Ken I'd jump on. So I think I'll be. I think I'll be on for like about 10 minutes just to say good morning, and then I'll pop off and I'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about that, man. That was fun watching you on that.
I know, I love 4C, but yeah, you guys talk about that. I'm gonna get head up.
Later, K-pop.
In line is fucking over for you. Get your ass off my screen.
Jesus.
Hey, I'm rooting for you Friday night, Pop. I hope you beat Bleeker because those guys think they're unbeatable, dude. You fucking roll that kid up, man. You go, Bleeker, Pop. I'm rooting for you.
So yeah, Biggie, thanks for stopping in. Speaking of 4C, we had the football stream Thursday night, which is why I couldn't make it to Pop Steel. I know you're gonna give me shit, I'm sure. Oh, there it is.
I don't care. I'm fine.
So my buddy that owns 4C, he's friends because before he was so what 4C is, I'm rambling here, but what it is my buddy's an art rep and he's got a whole stable of artists and they do live sales on YouTube for comic book art. But then he also, before he was a comic book rep, he was a sports rep. And one of his old clients and very good friend of his is Pepper Johnson. So they do a Thursday night football talk. Usually it's a pre-record, but they decided to go live since it was the Giants Cowboys. And Pepper Johnson was a giant for many years.
Yeah. So hold on, let me cut in here for a second before I forget. So, was he a fucking coach?
Yeah, he coached. He coached linebackers for the Patriots. So he has 3 Super Bowl rings as a coach and 2 as a player with the Giants. So he has 5 total rings.
So you see how, like, okay, so you're like, sometimes you're shocked that I'm a Wolverine fan. I live in Ohio. Well, come to find out, that guy played for the Buckeyes and he's from fucking Detroit.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
So there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that story was kind of cool. He told, wasn't it, where the people all walked his mom's car over.
Oh, dude, Ohio fans are something else, man. Like, we are loyal to default. Like, I believe it. I don't doubt what he said.
Yeah, so for those who didn't watch it, what Biggie's talking about is Pepper. We were talking about rivalries because Giants Cowboys, and he's like, you can say whatever you want, but NFL rivalries, it's nothing like when I was in college because Pep played for Ohio State. He was an All-American, and he said Michigan, Ohio State, biggest rivalry in sports. He's like, he's like, I've been around for a long time. That's the one that was the craziest.
Yeah, and to be able to experience that as a player must have been like pretty crazy. Because this guy, like you said, he's a Super Bowl guy. Like,
yeah, he has 5 rings.
I still can't imagine, like, okay, you experienced Michigan, Ohio State, and you beat Michigan as a Buckeye. That's got to be a hell of a experience, but I still got to think your first time going into a Super Bowl beats that. You know what I mean?
Not according to Pepper.
That's pretty fucking great. Well, I don't know if we asked him that specifically. Like, you should probably ask him.
I believe that's what he well, and he was speaking specifically to like the atmosphere. He wasn't talking about like the event of it, which the Super Bowl is more of an event. But he was speaking to like crowd ferocity.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's probably true. Even Super Bowl ain't got shit on a Buckeye Michigan game.
People are just happy to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And most of the crowd, think about all the people who go to the Super Bowl. Some of them aren't even fans of either team. They're just there because the Super Bowl is an event.
Yeah. Well, I still feel like as big as the Buckeye Michigan rivalry is, like, don't get me wrong, the Horseshoe is a pretty cool fucking stadium, but the Big House trumps it. Like, the games in the Big House seem just a little bigger to me.
Yeah, and with Pep, you got to remember, he's an old school guy. Like, look at a lot of his answers. You can tell by how he talks, he doesn't have a lot of respect for how football is played now. You know what I mean? Like, he's not into the superstar quarterbacks and the big contract. Like, he's like, oh, if I was going to put a team together, the first thing I'd focus on for offense would be an O-line and a good running back. And it's like, yeah, that's not how the game's played anymore, Pep. Like, but I'm not going to argue with the guy because, like, from his point of view and from his life, that's how football is played.
Yeah, he may know something we don't know, dude. Like, I mean, if you think about it, the smartest football coach, I mean, the fucking trophy that it's based on is Lombardi. And what did Lombardi do? He ran 4 plays up your fucking gut and won. You know, like, it's real shit, bro.
There's my noisy cat.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, just because if you got the right kind of athletes and you could train them to perform well, you can win with a simple strategy, I think. But these days, what I learned from the documentary about Michigan's coach and sign stealing, like college football, they could steal your plays by seeing the way you throw signs, and it turned into a very fucking corrupt game. And it's kind of hard to just coach a couple plays, but I see what you're saying. I like his style though. Damn, your cat is fucking something up.
Yeah, they were starting a fight in my comic room, so I had to chase them off.
There's two of them. I got one cat. She's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got two cats. So Annie's the old one. She's like 17 years old.
Oh wow.
And then the younger one is Cat Murdoch. Murdy.
Oh yeah, I've heard you talk about Cat Murdoch before.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, it was cool listening to him. Like the guy definitely has a lot to say about football. I might not agree with everything he says about, how the game's played now, but I definitely respect the pedigree, and I was trying to get him to tell more stories because that's the stuff I find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The guy partied with Lawrence Taylor in the late 80s and early 90s. That right there, like, let's get some stories.
You think he might have partook in some festivities, maybe?
Well, I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything, but
I'm trying to be as loose as I can with the verbiage.
Exactly.
But,
that Giants team was kind of known too, and he wasn't just Lawrence's teammate. They were linebackers together.
Yeah. Okay, so he was on defense.
Yeah, he's an inside linebacker.
Oh. Fuck.
On a Parcells defense.
Opposite of Lawrence Taylor.
Opposite of Lawrence Taylor.
That is pretty fucking impressive. Maybe one of the greatest defenses ever. I think he was saying like he thought his defense was as good as the Ravens. I would say better than the Ravens. Maybe the best.
Yeah, so I'll read you his stat line. Thomas Pepper Johnson, former football coach, former linebacker who played in the NFL for 13 seasons, first 7 of which were with the New York Giants. He won 2 Super Bowls with the Giants and then played for the Browns, Lions, and Jets. Let's see. Born Detroit, Michigan as a player. So he was a Giant 1986 to 1992. Then as a coach, he was with New England from 2000 to 2013. Buffalo Bills in 2014. Jets from 2015 to 2016. And then he did like college and some AFC stuff. UFL. But let's get into his career stats. So 3-time as a coach, 3-time Super Bowl champ as a player, 2-time Super Bowl champ, first team All-Pro 1990, 2-time Pro Bowl 1990 and 94, first team All-American 1985.
Wow.
And 2-time first team All Big Ten 84 and 85.
Yikes, Chihuahua. What round draft pick was he? Does it say that?
Playing career. Upon graduation, he was drafted in the 2nd round of the 1986 draft by the Giants. He had 983 tackles in his career, 25 and a half sacks, 14 interceptions, 2 defensive touchdowns.
Damn. So he was basically like an all-star for 3 years. The best linebacker out of 4 positions, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, quite the career.
Let's try to save it for Thursday. But did you watch the Mr. McMahon Doc Becker in?
I have not started it yet, but I will. I'll watch it by Thursday. Don't tell me how to live. I don't work for you, Pop. From what I hear, there's not going to be a lot I'm going to learn from this. It sounded like kind of a very WWE narrative friendly documentary. Where did Biggie go? Oh, battery died.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh, I need to. Oh. So yeah, it was a big week for 4C. We had that on Thursday. And then Tuesday night we had Pat Gleason on.
Oh, fun. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was saying to them earlier, I was like so much YouTube, I didn't even know this was a thing. So I'm gonna.
So the reason I specifically don't, I don't really push that a lot because it's something I do for a friend. One of the reasons why I go on there is a lot of those guys don't read modern comics.
Okay.
So they don't always have a lot to talk to their guests about.
Right.
But I don't push it because it is a sales thing. You know, it costs money to order art. You don't have to buy anything. I mean, you can come on and just hang out and you know, talk to the artists, whoever's on. And we've had some good conversations on there, but I try not to push anything sales related. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
I'm not the kind of guy that's going to ever try to get you to spend your money on anything. But if people like to collect art, tomorrow during church, there's a pretty big commission list drop, which is what I'm going to be there for. And we're going to announce a new member of the 4C family, an artist that's signed. But they've got a special going on tomorrow where you can jump on and claim. It's $150 head sketches. And the three artists are Daniel Picciotto from Australia. If you don't know that guy's art, check him out. He's freaking amazing. He reminds me of David Finch.
All right. Yeah, no, I will. I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah. So Picciotto, Jesus Marino, and Pasquale Ferry. Three great artists. Commission list. We're going to open it up. It shouldn't take me more than like 40 minutes to be on there, and then I'll be back on church.
Oh yeah, I sleep through church.
Yeah, I know. That's because you're up all night like this.
I know.
As a guy that's normally asleep right now, I got to say I'm not very impressed with 2 in the morning.
With what?
Well, it's like 2:24 here, and I'm just not impressed with it. Like this is what you people do. Come on.
Yeah, I'm drawing, so got to get this last fucking page done.
Destroying my house right now.
They're like, "Dad's up. Let's just fucking destroy."
There is something going on out there. It's like an all-night dance contest, or maybe some sort of a fight. Like, I don't know, but it sounds emotional. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me, Big. I'm in God's time zone. The heartland. So, Pop, anything else going on, man? We got, what is it, Bad Bloods next weekend, right?
No, just shit and hang. No, just wanted to shoot the shit and hang.
Sounds good. I just remembered I was going to grab this book the other day out of here. Starting to collect like hardcovers because I have this spinning bookcase I'm going to put behind me here. It's been sitting in the garage for a while. Got to bring it in the house, but I've been picking up hardcovers if I can get them cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I got this off of Comic Sketch Art. Did a live show with Mitch Gerard's, and they had like discounted. I own the issues of this, but you never like when I want to read a story, I don't want to pull out 12 comics.
Right.
If I can just grab a hardcover, that'd be nice. But it was cool because I knew it was coming signed by him.
Oh, nice.
But he ended up throwing in a little remark in.
Nice.
Yeah. So maybe I'll go read this. Before everybody got sick of Tom King.
I like Tom King. I don't like Jeff Johns, dude. I don't understand.
You're over that, huh?
I'm fucking well, dude. When that fucking Doomsday Clock was a pile of trash. Like,
yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
I was like, well, for one thing, they didn't need to do it. I mean, for another, I was just like, I've read this story before, and I'm like, because Jeff used to be amazing.
I still love like if he's gonna do something involving Golden Age heroes, I'm in. Like if it's JSA, if I even like his creator-owned stuff, Geiger's good.
I did like the two characters in it that were like kind of like mimes almost. The male and the couple that were the male and female, and they kind of had their face painted like mimes, a little bit Joker-ish maybe or something.
Yeah.
But
I guess my thing with Doomsday Clock and with all of the what would we call this? The pimping out, the prostitution of basically the whoring out of Watchmen, right? This perfect story that existed. They obviously want to go to the well and make more money with it, and that's fine. They want to break their word with Alan Moore and piss him off.
Yeah.
I don't care because that's the nature of business. Yeah,
right.
Like, and Alan was going to be grumpy about something because he's a grumpy old wizard.
Yep,
and that's fine. My problem with it is they fought tooth and nail to keep the actual hero names out of it and made Alan create fake names. But we all know it's Blue Beetle. We all know it's Peacemaker. We all know it's Captain Atom. Mm-hmm. So since we've now decided that it wasn't this one-time, one-off thing, can we just switch their names back to what they were supposed to be? Can we make a version of Watchmen where everybody looks and is named the appropriate names?
Well, that'd be interesting.
Instead of Rorschach, we have the Question. Let's make an edition of Watchmen the way Alan Moore originally wanted to do it, where he took all the Charlton characters, put them through trauma, and killed a bunch of them off. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the story. That's the monetization I want to see.
Yeah, and I would also like Alan to be involved somehow, at least.
He's not gonna be. So
I know
that's done, and I've made my peace with it.
It would just be nice, like if they're gonna, because again, like you said, like Watchmen is such a fucking perfect capsule of a book, a story that, like, if they're gonna expand on it, I would like him at least to have some say in it.
Warner Brothers you know, they're gonna make their money. WB wants money. I get it. That's why we have all these DC characters that are showing up. You know, you've got, look at Batman Day. We re-released Batman Elmer Fudd, right?
I'm not even paying attention to new books right now.
So if we're gonna do all of that, let's do the stories I want to see. How about Rorschach and the Scooby-Doo gang? Like what's Scooby chewing on?
Somebody's ear.
Yeah. Let's tell some real sick, twisted stories.
Right?
Zoinks, guys. Zoinks.
Have a good one, Big.
Later, Biggie. He enjoyed Doomsday Superman wins easy peasy. Yeah, man.
What did Pop say?
Biggie couldn't hang out. Oh, I see something in the private chat.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of, I was so excited for it because I'm as most people are, a huge fan of Watchmen. And then I was like, fuck, they're like, we're going to get to see some of these characters. And it just kind of felt like they were shoehorned in to fill in like plot holes.
Yeah, it was the shits.
Yeah.
What's up, Pop?
I really hate cutting you all short, but Mom got up and told me to.
Time to go to bed. I got it.
Yeah. We got and Nora is the final word. So, and we all love Nora and want her to get her rest. Hey, what's up, Bronze? And then I think we're about to wrap up this this very exciting episode of Watch Us Do Stuff or listen to us do stuff.
So say your goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
I've got a claim sale going back a week now. So if anyone wants to check that out on my Instagram, Tape Prime. But other than that, a lot of stuff coming up, but nothing else besides that.
Return to Wrestling Talk right here on Thursday night.
And I'm out too. Oh my God!